Hi, welcome to my plot. As you can see behind me, it's a rainy night. It's actually quite thundery tonight. It's Monday, and popped on the allotment. There's a little bit of rain in the air, and I've been told there's a bit of thunder in the air as well. That's my second hobby a bit. I love thunderstorms and stuff like that. So yeah, it's looking very thundery. Feels very thundery as well. As you remember, I'm trying out this slug that keeps the slugs off, and so far so good. I put a petunia in there and I can't see any slug damage yet, and I know there's lots of slugs around here because it's not been cleared, this plot, this part here anyway of the allotment. So I'm letting these bearded iris flower, and I'm going to dig them all out. But yeah, so far so good. No snails have attacked that petunia plant, which is a good sign. Right, these are my peas. I'll put in these 30-litre pots. Flowers are coming on them already now, so they're going to grow up here. So yeah, that's quite good. The flowers coming on. That'll be the first fruits then. So I quite like that pot. As you know, I did one on the last episode, which is over there, which is a much smaller one now. Obviously because I just planted them, but yeah, these are climbing up and the flowers coming on, so yep, coming on well. Some of you couldn't understand what I was saying on the previous video, so basically what I've done, I've just shown you what I've done here. I've put my strawberries under cover, under these plastics, and I don't know if you can see on the camera there, but I've got nice fruits coming on them now. I've laid down straw and protect them from the rain. So it looks like that's going to work quite well. I've got some just covers there. I mean, I want to make some more of these. Probably next year now, not this year, to cover the rest of the plot here. So I get nice strawberries. But I'll put some co-frames there as well, just to cover over a few. But yeah, getting quite a massive strawberries coming on here now. Also got a few strawberries outside these containers, so what I'm going to do is just knock the weeds down, because the rain's come and all the weeds start coming back up again. So I'll knock the weeds down. Just looking at the potatoes here, quite a lot of growth on these now, well above ground. You see in there as well. Got some flowers developing on the potatoes now. Want me another present? Or was it a feather? Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Thanks. Thanks.
You want Martins Spritzers as well? Oh, look at that. Nice. I come down in the afternoons and I come down in the evenings. What I've done, I've managed to clear that bed now. That's the bed I used to have in my cauliflowers and that, but I've eaten them all now, so I've taken them all out and chopped the leaves off actually, and made a little trench and chucked the leaves in the trench. It all adds to nutrients in the soil. So yeah, I've been busy with that. So busy, made myself sweat a bit. Anyway, time for a quick drink. Everything's growing in the garden now. I've got my potatoes growing. I've got my peas over there. Got flowers on the peas now. You might be able to just catch that on the camera. Got my sweet peas growing up. Got all my potatoes in, the buckets they're growing. I've got quite a lot of fruit behind me on this apple tree, but some fruit will obviously drop. Won't get them all to fruit. you get some droppers as well. Excuse me, thirsty. King of beers, Budweiser. Yeah, so what have I got in? I had terrible trouble this year germinating parsnip seeds for some reason, but now it's I bought some fresh ones, popped them in, and they germinated within a week or two. So obviously old parsnip seeds absolutely no good at all, so I binned them. Parsnips are Gladiator F1s. They seem to grow well in the soil here. I'm just about to go up actually and to see how my my garlic's getting on. They've been in the ground now since last September, so it should be getting quite a big clove on it now. So I might just pop up there in a minute after this nice drink, cold drink, and dig a couple of those up. Right, I've just dug up a couple garlics off camera. They're nowhere near as good as last year. Whether that's because we had a cold, sorry, we never had a cold winter, did we? We had warm, mild winter. So if I take you down here, they were probably, last year, they were probably twice the size of these. I've taken these out now, I mean that's my thumb. So whether this is again to do with the warm, mild winter we had, and we didn't have much cold weather, that's how they'd like to develop in cold weather. Whether it's because of that, I don't know, but that's the size of the garlics. They're usable, but as I said, they were probably twice, 3 times as big last year. I mean, they were probably like that last year, but this year they're a lot smaller. Well, that's, as I said, to do with the weather. Anyone can report underneath if you've dug up any garlics yet, overwintering garlics. Please let me know if they're bigger than them. Right, just pop down the allotment to do some potting on. I bought some more compost. I got this from B&Q actually. 6 quid a day, bank holiday weekend. I think that's at 95 pence off or something like that. And that's for 120 litres. Not bad compost at all, that really at all. Right, I've just popped down the allotment here now, and what I'm going to do is pot on these, which I've put into seed. They're white broccoli sprouting. I mean, they won't be ready till next spring, but as you can see, they're getting a bit pot bound now. Roots coming out the bottom there, so I'm going to put them into this tray here. Easy to transplant, make some room here for myself. As you can see, I've got lots of plants still needing to go out, but it's getting the time. So what we'll do, I get this little tray here. I'll move you in a little bit closer. Right, so I've just got my little tray there. I'm going to fill these up with compost. It's very straightforward, this. White sprouting broccoli. They should be around next February, March time, so it's in the ground for a long time, but it's worth it. I like sprouting broccoli. You can have purple sprouting broccoli or white sprouting broccoli. So just fill these pots up. No, not pots. Fill this tray up with compost. I know some say they don't like to be fussy, but I'm actually quite fussy with my my plants, as some of you may be as well. Right, so what we do, we'll just tap these out from the bottom, and we'll divide them up. You can see the roots on them. So we'll get in there and take one of these out at a time. Don't be too fussy with it. And you're going to break off some. You're going to break off some root, but that won't hurt them. So what we'll do basically is get your plant like that. Still got a bit of root on there, a bit of compost. Dip a hoe in. Push them in, firm them down. Might want a bit more compost on there because you've just pushed the compost down. So a little hoe, push a little plant in, bit compost around. As you can see, very, very straightforward. To transplant these, probably leave these in here for a couple of weeks to get a little bit bigger, then I'll put them in the ground where they'll develop for next year. Said February, March time we should start getting sprouting white broccoli. It's delicious as well. If you've never tried it, give it a try. I know you've got to wait a long time before you get your rewards, but it's well worth waiting for. Let's just put another hoe in that one. Lucky I got 6 plants and 6 cell seed tray. That's a bit of luck. 6 would be ideal for me. Maybe it's just 3 would be ideal for me. If so, I'll give a couple away. To give them a bit of a tap, a little bit of a tap down. It's slightly bent over now, so all you got to do now is just give it a nice water, and don't forget to put your label back in again. So white sprouting broccoli transplanted. There you go, it's job done. I just popped down to the allotment. If you remember me starting my sweet peas off towards October time, I put them in the greenhouse up there to let them overwinter. And then I took them out the greenhouse and left them outside basically all winter because it was so mild anyway. As I said in my previous video, they like it down to -5 anyway, they don't mind it. So far, if I swing you around now, you can see my first flower now. First flower forming on my sweet peas. So there's my first stem. So it's what is now May the 27th. I'm getting sweet peas. Started to get sweet peas. Obviously that's going to be my first one. So yeah, it's if you see the size of the leaf, just here. It's quite size. If you put them on my hand, the size of the leaf. So yeah. Sweet peas are doing very well again this year. There's obviously a couple of rogue ones. I take these tentacles off as well, don't forget. And all the side shoots. You've got a side shoot coming out of here on this one, so I'll take that side shoot out and just grow this one stem up through. So yeah, so the sweet peas are starting to come out now. That's projected towards the end of May, beginning of June. So yeah, that's my overwintering sweet peas. Give it a try in the autumn. I will be doing them again in the autumn, so I'll walk you through. I can actually see another side shoot on that one, so that one will come off as well. Keep missing them. Little side shoot there. Actually, if you want to know, if you take the side shoots out and bury the end, that will produce roots for you. So you can actually put that in the ground, in some compost, push it in, and that will root again.
No, it's not tough to worry about getting up early and...
You didn't take it out.
Also, I showed you on the last video my strawberry plants. I can actually see one strawberry started to turn red. Just there. So they shouldn't be too long. Actually, I can see another one turning red on that plant there as well. Plenty of green ones in there at the moment, growing away. But yeah, it's my first strawberry of the year so far. I probably think you can find another one as well in between the leaves, just down there. Actually, he's not completely red yet, but I can't resist my first strawberry of the season. It's only one, but nice and red, a little bit pale on the back, but well worth it. That's well worth messing about with and digging up and composting during the winter time, and actually worth covering up as well. Excuse me if I look a bit messy. Just been cutting the grass and stuff around the allotment. As I'm the steward here, I'm in charge of cutting the grass in between the paths there, so that was a hard job. Anyway, this week I went to Lidl's. They were giving out, well, not giving out, selling some the vacuum packs. I believe they were $19.99, so I thought if I grow some beetroot, because if you go to Sainsbury's and look in the vacuum pack beetroot, they seem to have got a long life on them. Like I looked today and it's obviously late May now, and it's vacuum packed, and it lasted till the expiry date was like August time. So what I've done, I've gone to Lidl's and picked up a vacuum pack. I'm going to vacuum pack all my beetroot. So I've grown some more beetroot in there, so I'm going to vacuum pack that from Lidl's for $19.99. So thumbs up to Lidl's for selling a vacuum pack for that price. Anyway, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to plant some broccoli. Romanesco, I think they've pronounced them. What they are, they're like the little, they're like a cone sort of shape. Apparently it's a softer texture than a cauliflower, so I'm going to grow these, and I've already filled my, well, I'm not a pot as such, I just filled a little tray up like that. I'm not going to go down too hard on this. Some people like to press them down, make the seed hard, but normally in a normal atmosphere, the seed would drop on the floor and a little bit of soil would normally just go over the top of it. So it's not probably natural not to press it down too hard. So I'm going to go ahead now and put some little indentations in this along, and then basically I'm going to drop the seed in. I'm going to share these out with my mum as well, because she'd probably want some as well. I don't know if anybody have grown these before, or what it tastes like. I think I've had one before, but I think it was quite very nice actually. So I've already opened the packet there. Just pour them out. They're like a normal sort of seed, if you can see the seed there. So the same size as like cabbages and cauliflowers, sprouts, same sort of looking seed. So what I'm going to do is I could drop one seed. Actually no, I'm going to drop 2 seeds per station. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out the weakest one and leave the strongest one in. Or I might even transplant them a later date. So drop these down the hose. Maybe a couple fall in, maybe one will get in. Not to worry. That should do. Now put the rest back in the packet. Now what a lot of people are tempted to do now is to pour over watering can over the top of it. What I normally do, so the surface of the soil doesn't pack down too much, I just water from underneath. So what I'll do is I'll just drop that in water, and the water will rise up and soak the seed for germination. As always, pop a little label in it, if I can find my label, because you always forget. So what I'll do now, I'm going to go ahead and soak that in water. It's got holes at the bottom there, so I'm going to soak that in water and let it rise. So yeah, going to give these a try. Broccoli Romanesco.
It's coming out. It's both it. And now.
Manage okay?
Yeah. All of it.
Yeah, all of it.
Ben, I need to hide her. Hide her. Ben, you got a tall arm. Ben, your arm's really tall.
Do you want me to hold it a bit?
Are we gonna get filmed?
Yeah.
I hope sound's not on.
Yeah, hope the sound's not on.
Ben, don't protect the camera.
Missing.
I'll be in it.
Can you see what happens
Am
now?
I in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in it.
And watch the little drip at it.
Can you see what happens there? It comes down there and drips.
Is it dripping?
Yeah. Josh.
Right, we're picking this rhubarb, alright? Picking this rhubarb for Mum. So you've got to pull this one now. You know how to do it, Josh.
Pull
Get
it.
that one, pull it as hard as you can, yeah. Ready? Yeah, that's one. Another one here, let's
I
pull.
can pull it by your
Ben, do you want to go?
Yeah.
Get your hands in. Ready? Pull, that's it.
Oh, where did it go?
Do you want to just get that one off? Josh as well if you want.
Okay.
Pull that one hard.
That one.
Yeah.
Oh, can I pull?
Ben, you have to. We can put my TV in it, okay?
Why?
Just hold him.
It's the better ones around here. Look.
Right, we're gonna
That
have
one there, look. Try that one there.
We're gonna have him in there, okay?
Ready? What we do now, take the leaves off, snap them off like that.
Take the leaves off. I'll just
No,
hold
I can look after him.
on. You got to let him go, Ben. Put him down somewhere, and then we're gonna film him.
Oh,
Yeah.
and can I have him?
When we finish, yeah, sure.
Alright.
Only if we leave him there. No?
Do you like rhubarb?
No.
I
Do you?
do.
Do you do?
Yeah.
Sure, you do.
Got to cook it.
I don't think you do, actually.
Yeah. Cook rhubarb.
Yeah, got to cook it. Got to cook it. It's nice with ice cream.
That one.
It's nice with ice cream. Right.
Next one.
So like,
Oh, I'm going to put Bob down now
all right.
for the film.
So you got to take them to Mum now. She'll cook them.
Take him to Mum. Right, pull above that end. And you hold him these two. I'll carry these two. Go. They're not quite easy.
And they're red. Why?
Start them young. Leave me to pick up the leaves though.